So here I am, having the most fun that I've had on a game since, like, a long time. And it came out in 2017. Life moves in very odd ways sometimes, or maybe I'm just very depressed. Either way, I'm enjoying Destiny 2. I've been really addicted to the game recently. I'm not sure exactly what drew me back in, but I just kind of got the itch for it. But before I get into any depth, let me explain something real quick. Good old Bungie, the corporation, has made some trash choices in the past, including, but not just, only, laying off a lot of good workers, a lot of devs, a lot of people who work on the games and pour passion into the games. They were a part of that like big layoff thing. And I know it's a gaming wide thing. It's not just Bungie that was doing this. I have to say it right there, and I have to let it be known that that isn't cool. Firing the people that make games great, it doesn't seem like the right choice, right? Maybe that's just me. But I will say, I do appreciate the devs that are still working on the game. I know it must be hard working on a thinner crew, and also you got Marathon being made. Oh god, Marathon. Shout out to those devs who still work on Destiny. I feel the passion in the game. Now we continue on. Renegades came out, and that is what kind of drew me in. I was like, hey, I'll check out the new expansion. It's Star Wars. I like Star Wars. Kinda. I like some of Star Wars, but it was pretty cool. It's a beautiful mixture of Star Wars and Destiny. It does not feel forced. It doesn't feel like a Fortnite or a Call of Duty moment where it feels just like mishmashed things. Fortnite kind of does it well because Fortnite's Fortnite. But like a Call of Duty where they just, splot in some random game title. So it feels natural. And the dungeon. Sorry, not the raid. The dungeon came out, Equilibrium. That thing has been fun. I've played it at least 20 to 30 times. And yes, I did it solo. I did not do it flawless because I like life and I don't want to put my brain through that. But I did it solo. I suck at the game. Doing it solo made me realize I suck at the game. But I did it nonetheless. The last time I picked up the game was around that Nightmare season. Like, I don't know, you were fighting with Kaido's Nightmare on the Leviathan or some weird stuff like that. I don't know. Everything looked spooky. It was very red. And then the other time that I played was the Witch Queen, which I will point out was one of my favorite pieces of content that Destiny ever released. Like, I loved the Witch Queen so much, and that includes Destiny 1. Like, ever. I loved the Witch Queen. Oh my gosh. It was so good. Savathun is dope. Love her. She's awesome. The whole vibe was just cool. Cool as fuck, man. Back then, I had a clan that I joined. It was the first time that I had joined a clan. I'm a little introvert person, I be indoors, not talking to people. I mean, I talk to people online, but like, back then I really just wasn't talking to people. I found a clan. I joined them. I started doing raids. Started doing all the harder content. It really brought my passion into the game. I did the vow of disciple like so many times. A ridiculous amount of times. And the Vault of Glass, obviously, I feel like everyone's done hundreds of times. It was dope. It was so awesome. Did Garden of Salvation for the first time. That was an incredible experience that I'm glad that I got it. But now I have new friends and I have like actual people to play the game with. We have a full raid party, so we're going to start doing raids and it's going to be awesome. I love spending 8 hours to get dog shit loot that I'll probably never use. It's my favorite thing. I'll just throw this in there. I also kind of like the portal. I know, I might get hate for it, but I like the portal. Coming from someone who didn't experience the original launch of the portal, because I stopped playing after the Witch Queen and then started back in Renegades. I like it. I like where it's at. I don't know where it was before, so I can't speak on that, but I can tell you I like where the portal is at right now. It feels natural, feels really good. For my brain, it ticks all the boxes of here's all of my stuff. This is just me saying, coming back to the game, it's not that big of a deal to me personally. And look, I know the game isn't perfect. I know it's not rainbows and sunshines. I know it has problems. And I know that for long-time players especially, y'all have some different issues that I respect, but I don't relate to. If that makes sense, I've taken breaks. I've never played the game constantly. Destiny 1 I played constantly, but Destiny 2 I never played on a consistent basis. I took breaks all the time. You know, I would come back to the game whenever. I played it when it first launched, took a break, came back for Stasis, took a break, came back for Witch Queen, took a break, came back for Renegades. That's just kind of how I played Destiny 2, and it's been great. I don't feel burnt out on the game. I don't feel the weight that some of the long-term players might feel. So I don't want to invalidate any long-term players who are like, hey, we have issues. We still like the game, but these are our main... Like, y'all are so valid. Completely. I just can't... You know what I mean? I don't have that same feeling that y'all do. But I do play Magic the Gathering, so trust me, I know what it means to be in a toxic relationship with the game. It it gets tough out there. But I'm genuinely having a great time. You know, I'm enjoying everything I'm doing in the game. I might make more content on it, I don't know. All I know is I enjoyed it. Well, I am enjoying it currently. And I wanted to share that passion on here. Because maybe someone else out there feels like me. Maybe they're just returning to the game and they feel kind of guilty for liking it. You don't have to like Destiny 2. Like, if you don't like it, that's fine. But I feel like it ended up being a punching bag for a lot of people without them even playing it. And it has a lot of the things from Destiny 1 that made it great. Just, you know, there are changes. It's new. I will say vaulting content sucks ass and they should never do that again. Bungie, no, that's bad. I want to play all the content. I don't want to have stuff vaulted and then you just tell me the story. I want to play through the story, man. I want to see it all. I want to experience it all. I want all the raids. I want all the... I know the Red War wasn't the best, but it was cool and I'd like to play it again. I don't know. That's it. That's my little rant. I like Destiny 2. If you don't, that's fine. You play whatever you want to play, but that's where I'm at. Have fun with your games, you little nerds. Bye.